This is the real-time rows. To answer this question, we need to know how to do two things. One, we need to know how to read functions correctly. And we need to know what an absolute value sign is and how it works. Let's start with the functions. It helps to know that functions have two components. They have an input, which is defined as the thing inside the parentheses. And they have an output. The output is the value of that function when you plug in for, in this case, x. So the value of f is what we're looking for. Now the chart that we're given has y on the vertical axis, and it should probably say that y is giving us the value of f of x. So the way that you read this chart is the input is the x. So wherever you are, let's look at one of the points in particular. I'm going to choose this one arbitrarily, the point 6, 2. Now the x variable is the 6. And you'll notice that this point is over an x of 6. And if you follow this over to the y-axis, you'll know that it's at a height of 2. So x is 6 in this case, and f of x is 2. And that's how you read these, basically. F of x is the right number, and x is the left number. So what we want to figure out is for which one of these points, and there's 5 of them on the chart, is f of x less than the absolute value of f of x. So let's make a chart where we compare f of x and absolute value of f of x. And on this chart, I'm actually also going to add in x, because that's going to come up in a moment. And for each point, let's fill all of these in. And now for the first point on the chart, the x value is -2, the f of x value is 3, and the absolute value of f of x is also 3. And what absolute value does is it takes the value of whatever's inside of it and makes it positive. So in the case of a positive number such as 3, absolute value signs really do nothing. Let's do a couple more, and the absolute value sign will make more sense in a moment. Let's go to the second point, 0, 1. X here is 0. F of x is 1. The absolute value of f of x is also 1, since it's already positive. And let's keep on moving. So let's go to the third point. The x value is 2. F of x is -2. And this time, the absolute value sign is going to change that f of x into positive number. Now, you may have noticed that in this is the first row where the value of f of x is actually less than the absolute value of f of x. And actually, this is what we've been asked for. So maybe we should create even another row on here, which is f of x less than absolute value of f of x. The value for the first rows was no. They're equal. And in this row, the answer is yes. The x-coordinate is 2, so we're looking for answer choice C, which has a value of 2. The answer is actually the x-coordinate. And make sure that you pick the right value. You don't want to pick -2 for f of x. That's answer choice A. That's a trap. Make sure you pick the correct one. Let's do the others just for completeness sake. So this is 4, 0. 4, 0, and absolute value does nothing. So the answer is no. And for the fifth point, 6, 2, we have an x value of 6, f of x value of 2, and an absolute value of f of x value of 2. So the answer is no. And this is the only row which is the correct answer.